We build tall walls to keep the monsters out. Stone by stone, we construct a sanctuary of silence. We mistake numbness for peace. We think if we feel nothing, we are safe. But the fortress doesn't just keep the sorrow out, it keeps the life out, too. And inside that cold room, you are not safe. You are simply alone. Carl Jung wrote that, "What you resist persists." The more you run from your fragility, the more it haunts you. True strength is not the absence of tears. It is the courage to let them fall without breaking. The world is split. Those who build dams to stop the river, and those who learn to swim. Because the mind is deep water. You can float, or you can drown fighting the current. It is time to stop fighting. And here is the brutal truth about your soil. You want to change your life, yet you spend every waking hour holding a conversation with defeat. You have a soldier in your brain, your subconscious. It is loyal, it is tireless, but it is blind. It does not judge your orders, it simply executes them. When you wake up and think, "I'm so tired, this is going to be hard," the soldier snaps to attention and says, "Yes, sir," initiating fatigue protocols, lowering dopamine, increasing cortisol. You are sabotaging your own empire from the inside. So, how do we fire the saboteur? We use the law of assumption. You must learn to act as if. Now, I know, this sounds like fake it till you make it. It sounds cheap. It demands courage you don't think you have. It feels risky to walk like a king when your pocket is empty. But look at history. Look at the data. Henry Ford was dragged into court and called an ignoramus before he revolutionized the world. Thomas Edison was ridiculed thousands of times. Do you think they waited for the world to applaud before they believed? No. They hallucinated their reality until the rest of us had no choice but to live in it. Let's get specific. How many times have you walked into a room, head down, eyes scanning the floor, apologizing for your own existence? How many times have you silenced your own voice because you were afraid it would shake? Time is running out. This isn't a rehearsal. The clock is ticking, and it does not reset. The universe operates on a very specific frequency, and it creates a mirror of your internal state. If you walk with hesitation, the world gives you obstacles. If you walk with absolute, bordering on arrogant certainty, the world gets out of your way. It has to. This is not metaphysics. This is hierarchy. When you hesitate, you signal to every predator in the room and to the universe itself that you are prey. So, decide, right now, are you the victim of your history or the architect of your future? You cannot be both. Now, let's strip away the mysticism. Let's look at the mechanics. Stand up. Even if you're just listening to this, check your spine. Your physiology dictates your psychology. When you slump, you are physically compressing your lungs, signaling your brain that you are under threat. Change your posture. Chin up, eyes forward, deep breath. This is auto-suggestion. It is the science of self-command. Carl Jung said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." Most people are running a script written by their trauma. They wake up, they look in the mirror, and they recite their failures. I'm broke, I'm lonely, I'm stuck. You are casting a spell on yourself. You need to engage in verbal semiadura, verbal seeding. The universe is a faithful servant. If you say, "I am exhausted," it says, "So be it." You must become the commander. You don't describe what you see. You declare what will be. I am building. I am capable. I am resolving this. Speak life into the dead areas of your routine. I can hear the skeptic in the back of your mind. Isn't this lying? Isn't this ignoring reality? Listen to me closely. This is not about denial. If your house is on fire, you don't say, "There is no fire." That's insanity. But you do act like a firefighter, not a victim. You act with precision, speed, and authority. You don't deny the problem. You deny the problem's power to destroy you. You adopt the posture of a general at war. The general knows the odds are bad, but he doesn't sit in his tent and cry about it. He maps the terrain. He assumes victory is possible because the moment he assumes defeat, the war is over. You are not trying to prove anything to your neighbor, or your boss, or your ex. This is the true test. You are proving it to yourself. Can you hold the vision of your success when everything around you looks like a disaster? If you can do this, if you can hold that frequency, something strange happens. We call it flow. Some call it synchronicity. People start showing up. Phone calls you didn't expect. The coincidences stack up. It feels like the universe is reorganizing itself around your new identity. The Red Sea parts, not because you asked nicely, but because you walked forward until the water touched your ankles. But few people ever get here. Most turn back at the first sign of resistance. They want the gold without the dragon. You have to reframe failure. Failure is not a stop sign. It is a map. It is a teacher. Every time you fall, life is asking you, how much do you want this? Are you going to stay down, or are you going to use the floor to push yourself back up? The world feels you before it hears you. We are social animals. We smell fear. We smell desperation. But we also smell power. When you stop needing validation, you become magnetic. When you stop trying to control others and start controlling your own internal narrative, you become dangerous in the best way. So, here is your homework. Stop telling your sad story. Stop repeating the script of the victim. Every time you complain, you are cementing your feet in concrete. Cut the supply line to the old you. Remember Ford. Remember Edison. Remember Carnegie. They didn't have the resources when they started. They had the audacity. They understood that the physical world is just the lag time of the mental world. The reality you see today is the result of thoughts you had years ago. If you want a different future, you must change the input today. Faith. True faith is not an emotion. It is not a warm, fuzzy feeling in your chest. Faith is a decision. It is a rigid, ironclad refusal to accept defeat. Do not ask for a signal. Become the signal. Do not wait for the light at the end of the tunnel. Become the light in the tunnel. Fear is just a visitor in your mind. It knocks on the door. It screams at the windows. But you? You are the owner of the house. You can acknowledge the fear and then politely tell it to sit in the corner while you get to work. You are powerful beyond measure, but you have been playing small. Stand up, breathe, and look the world in the eye. The strategy is simple, but it will cost you your old self. Walk like you own it. Talk like it's done. Act as if it works out, because eventually it will.